Nobody wants to speak more than me.
Nobody knows the system better than me.
Nobody knows the system better than I do.
Nobody knows the game better than I do.
Nobody knows the game better than I do.
Nobody knows the game better than me.
Nobody's stronger than me.
There's nobody stronger than me.
Nobody is stronger and nuclear than I am. Nobody fights harder than I do.
Nobody has better toys than I do.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do. Nobody builds walls better than me. Nobody builds better than me.
Nobody uses leverage better than me. Look,
Nobody is more transparent than I am.
I love the First Amendment. Nobody loves it better than me.
nobody believes in the First Amendment more than I do.
And there's nobody that loves the Second Amendment more than I do.
There's nobody more pro-Second Amendment than Donald Trump.
And nobody tougher than me on the border. There's nobody more conservative than me.
There's nobody ever been tougher on China than me. Nobody gets along better with Puerto Rico and the Puerto Rican people than me.
There's nobody more pro-Israel than I am.
Nobody has more respect for teachers than I do.
Nobody has greater respect for intelligence than Donald Trump. There is nobody that feels stronger about the intelligence community and the CIA than Donald Trump.
There's nobody closer to the police than I am.
Nobody likes the police more than me, law enforcement more than me. Nobody loves our vets more than me. There's nobody that respects the soldiers more than I do.
There's nobody that loves the military more than me.
There's nobody loves the military more than me. Nobody loves the military more than I do. And there's nobody that's better to the military than me.
There's nobody bigger or better at the military than I am.
Nobody is a bigger supporter of women than Donald Trump.
Nobody cherishes and nobody respects women more than Donald Trump.
Nobody respects women more than I do.
Nobody respects women more than I do.
Nobody respects women more than I do.
Nobody has more respect for women than I do.
Nobody respects women more than I do.
There is nobody that respects women more than I do.
Nobody respects women more than Donald Trump.
Nobody respects women more than Donald Trump.
There's nobody that respects women more than I do.
Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody's better to people with disabilities than me. Nobody has more respect than I do. I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me. Nobody knows more about polls than me. Perhaps nobody is more aware of the drug problem in our country than I am.
Nobody knows more about housing than I do.
Nobody knows the Irish better than me. Nobody knows more about NATO than I do. Nobody knows more about construction than I do.
Nobody knows more about technology than me.
The sale of the uranium, that nobody knows what it means. I know what it means. There's nobody that understands the horror of nuclear better than me. Nobody knows more about environmental impact statements than me. Nobody knows more about the environment than me. Nobody even understands it but me. It's called devaluation.
I think nobody knows more about campaign finance than I do. Nobody knows debt better than me.
Nobody knows the banking industry better than me.
Nobody knows more about banks than I do. Nobody knows the tax return business or world better than me.
I think nobody knows more about taxes than I do and income than I do. Nobody knows more about trade than me. Nobody knows consultants better than me. Nobody knows politicians better than I do. Nobody knows politicians better than I do. Nobody knows politicians better than me.
Nobody knows politics better than I do.
Nobody's bigger than me. Nobody's better than me.